Here's exactly what happens from start to finish in a wholesale deal. There's a million different ways to wholesale. What we like to do is pull specific data that gives us the highest probability that that homeowner is actually motivated to sell their property. Once we pull that data, that gets sent over to the cold callers. The cold callers will call them and say, hey, Mr. Homeowner, hey, Mrs. Homeowner, are you interested in selling your property? If they say yes, now that warm lead comes into our funnel. Then we go through our sales process. We figure out why they want to sell, what's wrong with the property, and then we agree on a number. Once we agree on a number, we sign a purchase agreement. Once the purchase agreement is signed, then we go through our disposition process. So we have acquisitions, which is going through a sales process and actually getting your property under a contract. And then we have the disposition process, which is assigning that to the actual end buyer. Depending on the property and the homeowner's current situation, there are many different ways to dispo a deal, but in all reality, you have to do these things. You have to get photos of the property, you have to schedule walkthroughs with potential buyers, and then you have to open title. So let's just say, for an example, you locked up the contract for $20,000 and then you found a buyer at $40,000. You assign it to that buyer for $40,000, and in between you make that $20,000. If that just made real estate feel possible for the first time, follow me.